Hey everybody, welcome back to lunchtime, not lunchtime, weekends with a Silverfang. I am a Silverfang, and this is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy! Last we left off, we had finished our first day of trial, but now we have to get more evidence. So it's day 2 of the investigation. To save a girl who didn't actually commit a poisoning, because I represented her with, or rather, it wasn't me, it was my double, my evil twin, who looks exactly like me and is weirdly just behaving a little differently, pretending to be me. January 7th, 12:52 p.m., Wright & Company Law Offices. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions. Wait, ugh. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Blech. That word. Should not be a word. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! We've got to find one or more... We've got to find one for Maggie. Or she... Wake up, me! Yeah! We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. What to do? Well, I'm officially at a loss as where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key to this case has got to be at Très Bien. Well then, let's go back there and... Well then, let's go back there and check it out again. Oh! And we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zin Yup. You know, like, what's he like and stuff. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy. Hold on. This one's gonna kill my voice. I'd be your sword! It'll feel like you were smooching the express train! Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only! Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What'd you find out? Oh yeah, I was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Don Phony. Let's just say it was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What do they have to gain by impersonating me? I'm a lawyer. A badge's totally useless, Nick. Huh? I mean, no one suspected that Zindy Up wasn't a real lawyer. I bet he didn't even have an attorney's badge. I guess you're right. Or maybe he did have one, and maybe he switched your real one for a Fugachi. Fugazi? Fugachi? For a Fugazi! My badge? A fake? That's a good one, Maya. Why the nervous laughter? Aha! I knew it. Your badge really is fake, isn't it, Nick? No, it wasn't. It's not fake. You don't know about your own Magatama? Simply yes or no, Maya. It's not as if you had to give me a dissertation. Well, this doodle here, it was drawn by the victim, right? This is the newspaper from the day of the incident, so yeah, we've got to assume so. There must be a clue in there somewhere. I guess we should show it around and see if anyone can tell us more about it. That's a good idea. I can't believe there's a fake Nick running around. Yeah, I know. What's the deal with that? Why is he impersonating me? Maybe he's got something against you. People do tend to have a distinct distaste for you, Nick. True enough. The only thing prosecutors seem to like about me is pushing me around. Or maybe he's got something against Maggie. So he pretended to be me to get Maggie convicted? I don't think so. Nope, she does not. She's gonna give me a big thing about how she's Mystic Maya and doesn't know anything about it. Apparently this is useless to me. Why am I still carrying it around? That thing must have been an accident. It's a total wreck. That's what the guy I met at the park was writing. And I'm betting he's the fake me. Because I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. His voice is still ringing in my ears. Introduce me next time, Nick. I want to meet Zinniop too. I don't think we'll introduce you. You'll just see him. A loan of $500,000. I wonder what Mr. Armstrong did to get into that much debt. I'm going to guess he spent money needlessly. You better watch your spending too. Hey, I've got a great idea! What if Mr. Armstrong charged $20,000 for the Twin T set? If you hit people with that kind of bill, Maya, they will hit you back. A letter of apology from the old man? Aw, how sweet. Actually, it's his testimony, if you can call it that. So, what's it say? I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. I used to break things all the time when I was little, you know. And I used to have to write apologies all the time, too. Well, Pearls and Adrian seem to have picked up where you left off. Hold on. We know Pearls. Who's Adrian? I don't remember meeting an Adrian. 1 second. Because I don't think that's Mr. Kudo's name. I don't think so, anyway. Phoenix, Wright, Adrian Andrews! That Adrian, okay, sorry. I was like, what Adrian? I was thinking, okay, what Adrian works at the shrine? I wasn't thinking Adrian Andrews. But she did break it. And the urn. You know? No, okay. Nope. Next. Nope. Oops, no. Talking to her about these usually does help. And sometimes it is required. Nope. I'm running out of things to ask about. This! That's the cup the poison was in, isn't it? Yeah. And the stain on the rim shows that the victim used his right hand to pick it up. But the old man swore he saw the victim pick it up with his left hand. If Mr. Kudo wasn't mistaken, then we could account for this If Mr. Kudo wasn't mistaken, then what could account for this contradiction? Maybe I should try the lottery sometime too. Sure, why not? If you hit the jackpot, you could win $500,000. So, what are you waiting for, Nick? Buy one! No way! Don't you know the lottery's a tax on people who are bad at math? I heard that recently, just the other day! I heard that at work! That's hilarious! Wow! I actually heard that the other day. So I was like, yeah, I see the lottery. Man, you know the lottery is just a tax on people who are bad at math. Oh, that's great! What are the odds? I literally heard that, I think, Friday or Thursday. What are the odds that would come up right then? And then we get to hear. That's great. Oh, wow. Blah. Fine, then. At least I can add it to the newly renamed Paths of Wealth. I'll have to call Pearly later and have her buy lottery tickets whenever possible. That is a bad idea. It's basically, you have a very slim chance of winning. Let's just put it that way. It's almost surreal that this artsy apron is what got us this far. Well, as art goes, this piece definitely leaves an impression. I guess that means the old guy never saw the front of it, huh? Which means he didn't see the waitress's face either. Yep, he did not. He just didn't want to admit that part. I can't believe they found this in Maggie's pocket. Yeah, but she was passed out, right? Yep. Dead to the world, so to speak. So the killer could have easily planted it on her. Where do you even get a hold of something like this? It's not like you can go down to your local Costco, and buy it in bulk for $5 a pound. She has got a point. How the killer got a hold of this poison is pretty important. Right? New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic. I guess your eardrum was ruptured. You couldn't listen to the radio, huh? Yeah, it'd be pretty pointless to wear an earpiece of any kind. Medication in the bag is missing too, right? Some mysterious vanishing medication. Much like our mysterious other person. Okay, time to go. Wow, that's all we got. Sure. Detective Gumshoe, what you got? Yeah, oh yeah, we gotta let Gumshoe know that our client doesn't want to talk to him at all right now. She's mad at him. January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? Feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! Got my email, pen pal! Oh my gosh. 1337 as in... This is... But my email pen pal. 1337 Asian Princess. That's what it says. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! 3337 Asian princess! Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. What's happening? Oh, hold on. This would be the chief of the... I thought it was going to be very simple. It was not. This would be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer's been cut. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to write her... Oh well. I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear 1337 Asian Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Honestly, you'd be more qualified. These detectives' desks. There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. They've spent a lot of time at their desks. After one of the detectives mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's Cooper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. Thanks for coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Yeah, does sound that way. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. The Blue Badger. Oh, right, it's that whole thing again. I don't need to hear all about the Blue Badger, Pink Badger, they're married, and the cuffs are marriage. I've already heard all that. Okay, well, time to go to the detention center, because something's going on at the detective agency, or the police station, but right now we need to talk to my client. And maybe get her to forgive Gumshoe, because Gumshoe tried his best. But wasn't much help. January 7th, Detention Center Visitors Room. I guess Maggie's still in question. Where am I supposed to go then? I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Oh, fudge. I guess I had to come here anyway in order to go to Trebien. Why I have to go here and I can't go from my office is weird. Oh, to Trebien! Anything in this incredibly gaudy restaurant? I'm sorry, this place is really tacky. This is awful. January 7th, Trebien. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Let's call an A, pal! Come on, I know you can! He's getting really worked up about something. No! That's the wrong number! Ah! Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. Ah. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just... I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here! He is. And he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Why are you doing this? You don't have money! Today's trial was a disaster. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? Really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blew apart my testimony! Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. For once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you prefer crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't ever want to see him again! Something like that. Ah! Please, Detective Gumshoe! I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Jeez. Lunch special. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess, I don't know how to describe it really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad! That's it, it tasted bad! It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glen Elb came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elb, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? The radio. So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something? Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. He's got one secret. He's not very good at keeping secrets. What the? A Psyche-Lock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. It's not lobster. It's only inspired by lobster. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Okay. I actually want to try something here. It'll require me to go back here, and then back here. I forgot to do this. I presented all the stuff. I forgot to present people. You! So, how's your spirit medium training going? Well, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know? Last year's incident must still be on her mind. She might have trained at all since then. I think Mia said it's because Maya's kind of torn these days. Mia really bailed me out again yesterday. That seedy old man was so rude to me. He didn't realize just how awesome I am. If he had, I bet he would have treated me better. Since when did you become so awesome? You don't got it good today, huh? He was even smoking at the end there. We'll have a new witness ready for tomorrow, though. You can count on it. We need to figure out the facts before then, or we're doomed. A lot of strange, conflicting things keep popping up today in the trial, huh? Yeah, and they seem to come out of nowhere. That's why I've got to go talk with Maggie and get this whole thing straightened out. Maggie said that when she brought the victim his coffee, there was one more person sitting at the table. This single contradiction is probably the most important one we have to resolve. Have you noticed the victims in our cases tend to be people we know nothing about, Nick? Take Glen Elk, for example. Now that you mention it, we don't know what kind of guy he was, or why he was killed. I say it's time to get out there and find some answers. That is true. I really felt sorry for Gumshoe today. He really wanted to help Maggie out, but he kept getting backed into a corner. Maggie took it pretty bad. Yeah, Maggie took it pretty bad, didn't she? Do you think she feels betrayed? Maybe. We've got to go cheer her up somehow. She's a friend after all. A friend? Never really thought of it that way, but I guess she is. It's the seedy old man. What's his name again? Vermin Kudo, Yeah, Vermin Kudo, is it? Vermin? His first name is Vermin? Who would be so cruel as to name their child Vermin? I can't remember either. I've never seen a witness mess up so badly in court before. Better stay away from him for a while, huh? Yeah, it might be more than seeds that he chucks at me next time. The chef's a witness too, right? I suppose so. He was in the kitchen at the time of the incident. Well, since old Seedy's testimony is pretty much useless to us, I guess we should speak to Mr. Armstrong again, huh? Probably. Okay, now I've talked to everybody. Or talked to her about everybody. Now back to Très bien. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. There's nothing real, pal. There's nothing keep asking me that. I wonder what this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder, doesn't that tell you? It tells me the guy is cruising for a bruising. You're really caring, huh? You're really caring, aren't you, Detective Gumshoe? About Maggie, I mean. I do this, but that would just take me into the psyche locks, and I'm not ready for that. Well, I guess I should do it at some point, because I gotta at least figure out what I'm looking for. That's the sports paper the victim wrote something in, right? What is it? I know I've heard that name somewhere before. MC Bomber. Yeah, I heard it real recently, too. Wow, we actually seem to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Dang it, I thought he'd actually remember this time. Wasn't at the trial myself, but as one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick, because he went on for about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. I was trying to get Maggie found guilty? Okay, all these are things I've already... Here we go, new stuff. Hey, are you putting this up for sale, pal? No! It's not mine. Why would you want to bust up a scooter like this anyway? Yeah, plus the seat's all covered in pigeon poop. That's his fault for leaving it in the park. Who cares? If it runs, that's all that matters to me. My phone was riding his bike. Maybe if I head back to the park, it'll be there again. Yup, maybe. I haven't got anything to say about that, pal. Just take it away already. Please. Get there. Spending $20 on this has got to be killing him inside. This. Never mind. Can't help right now with that. Wait, no, not that. Where's the picture? There's the picture. Dang it. Okay, so what we can confirm is the old man was not sitting here and was not sitting here. That is all we have confirmed. We never did find the contents of that bag. It was medicine for Mr. L's ruptured eardrum, right? Yeah, we found traces of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Trebian. We're sure of that much. Never mind, he doesn't know anything about the bottle. Mr. Godot agreed to take this case just so he could face you, pal. He was working on a bunch of more important cases, but he canceled them all. Huh? But then... Why didn't Mr. Godot take this case when Maggie's first trial came up? Yeah, it is kind of odd. I mean, everyone thought the defense was Phoenix Wright. So why didn't he try to fight me then? Fight me then? Well, according to Mr. Godot, he knew the guy was a phony right away, so he didn't want to bother with the trial. He couldn't be bothered to tell the judge? Yeah, seriously! He couldn't say that's not Phoenix Wright. Also, that guy's not an attorney. Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh? Yeah, thanks to you. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry! Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No! I'm not... It's not that I... You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. Pretty obvious. You're bad at hiding it anyway. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. I'd arrest you right now if you weren't right. This guy was a real programming genius. He was? They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. L worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? The computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This should be fun. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. How does Blue Screen Inc. sound like a stable company? Just that line alone means you writers know what you named it. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. You couldn't turn on a computer. I wonder about that. Yeah. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Hey, we got a new place to go. It's you! I know I look a little rough around the edges. But the truth is, I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be. Really? Like what part? Like the color of my coat? Ah, you're right! Yeah, but what about what's inside the coat? The detective who's there, that is. Was in Trebian at the time of the incident. Has a thing for waitresses. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Yeah, you look pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys. I like them and all. But he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got, too. Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. But I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night. Oh, really? That's nice. Maybe this guy should be in aromatherapy and not cooking. Just a thought. Well, let's keep moving to every place we can go. Let's go to the kitchen first. Oh, dang it, I forgot he has a psyche lock. Okay, well, I'll go back there. I've got to go back anyway. Trebian kitchen. Anyways. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturalmente! I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. None! I will have everything ready, I promise! I love fire. I love the way it crackles. No! Stop it! I beg you! And don't let me down. I'll be watching you. My son! This is not necessary! You can trust me, mademoiselle! Well, and I'll grab a knife right through your heart. Oh no! You don't have to worry! You know, you worry far too much! Maybe this will help you relax. It is la oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Ah! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. Great, an arsonist, sociopathic, loan shark. I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There, oh, wee, that feels good. Please stop. Ag! Oh la la! Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil of sandalwood. I don't think that'll help everything. Sandalwood isn't good for relaxing and eye treatment. Isn't it just the leftovers of what you were just using? Okay, trivia. Let's start here. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps there is a la problem. Perhaps the name is la problem. People do not understand it. They think it is prey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap. Oh yeah. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. You've forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya. Phoenix Wright, practical man. A man who observes what simply is. But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. Yeah, except the woman just now. So who was that woman you were talking to? You were just talking to. Ooh la la, you saw that? Oh, well, yes. Sorry. So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? Oh my, you naive girl. Never lose your innocence. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturalmente. I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, and I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya. I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Which piece of evidence? What piece of evidence? What am I showing him? What? This. Oh la la, so you have eaten my lunch, oui? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you? It was a unique and wild mixture of flavors. That was the first time I ever had lobster, you know? Lobster? There was no lobster in my lunch. Huh? But it said lobster right on the menu. Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, it's inspired, is it? We inspired by these ingredients, but not perhaps made from them, n'est-ce pas? Well, guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick. The way the lunch tasted, it's probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. So it's uninspired and also really salty. That's what I'm gonna guess. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Oh, it is true. My vases are broken all the time. Get new vases! Get different vases! I bought a new one the next day after the incident. But they wouldn't let me put it on that table because of la investigation. Nope. I mean, I'm starting to think that bottle we found in the box down there on the left yesterday, not our yesterday, our characters yesterday, in-game yesterday, was actually the medication for my victim. Bum, 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 bum. It's hard to imagine right now, but I was... Okay, I've already read all this. I did all this already, and his voice is hard to maintain for long periods. I don't know what other evidence I can give, so I will come back. I will present. The radio. Alright, young shoe. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. If you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Lottery ticket! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? thought you tried to win big just... Yep, you thought you tried to win big just like Glenn L did. It's like you can see right through me! You're kind of transparent. Huh? I cracked him already? See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Unlocked successful. Wow. What an amazing challenge. Honestly, I like having an easy one of those for once. Little breather. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad! Yeah, I know the feeling. I want the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elm, see? And they got the special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah! Yeah! Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire radio flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Which means that if he was killed, it had to be after 1:40. Jeez. I think I know what evidence to present to the guy already. I just remembered what to present to the chef. To Armstrong. Millionaire radio? That sounds cool! I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya. With your own money. Okay, that actually did give me something. Well, back to the kitchen, because I just remember what I actually have to present to this guy. His own loan. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with la broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. They kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Mas bien sûr! My bien sûr! If I did not owe them la money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? None. I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up. And if we was la salad garnish. Ew. I hope it doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Ah! Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. I can't click on that woman. Talk. The woman just now. The woman was here earlier. I take it that she's... Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad, bad world we live in. No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad, bad culinary skills. The woman who was here. This scary woman. She is from la loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender is his called. That's your name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like a month. Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. Tender lender. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me a lot of money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that it tells me. Who's this he? La Tiger. The tiger? Oui. He is the manager of the Thunder Lender. A terrifying man. La big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear a loud noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no, no, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have la spiky hair just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Okay. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tender Lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Wow, everything's so close. Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? What is it? Is this your scooter? No, I saw it before in Vitamin Square, you see? Mon Dieu! No! Take it away! Do not show that to me! Talk about an allergic reaction. Très bien. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment. She's been pushed aside. Okay. Well, see you later then. Bye. Hello? Welcome back. You forget something? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah. It's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. That is the lamest box lunch I've ever seen. What's in your bento? Rice and Little Smokies. That's it. Rice and Little Smokies. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her, so she looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. Please stop calling them weenies. And don't talk about the weenies' tender juiciness. Not anymore. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make. So please say it will, pal. Can't expect to say no, can I? A tenderly handmade lunchbox. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Stop calling them weenies. You can call them anything else. Sausages. Vienna sausages. Little Smokies. Hot dogs. Oh dang, I just had another one. What was it? Okay, that's about it, I guess. There was one more. I can't remember it though right now. I lost it. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. It's finally gone. Ooh. Let's go to the detention center. Never mind. Let's go back to the Tribune. Dun, 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 dun. Vitamin Square. Oh, great. Here we go. Hold on. Gotta change posture. I can't do that voice just relaxing or lounging. Excuse me. Hold on, getting amped. Okay, I'm ready. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. That'd be awesome! Ah, I missed. There we go. Hey, check this out! I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why are you trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Dang it, I thought it was actually going to be him. Oh wait, hold on, the strawberry, that's where the old man was hiding. It's the same thing about being fruit and going down the slide and don't go down the slide and... I was expecting the old man to be hiding inside there again. He is not. Well then... We got a couple options. I'll go to the Tenderlander first. These are two new locations I know nothing about, so might as well visit both. Win through compromise? What's that mean? I mean, it sounds alright. But it doesn't match with the guy I met. January 7th, Tenderlander. What is with that desk? This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Yes. Very strange. What's up with the fur-lined khaki coat? Why is the desk made of solid gold? What's with the rug? On a cheap floor. What is this place? It's like he's trying to pretend he's wealthy when he isn't. I don't think it's a solid gold desk. I think it's painted or gold-plated at most. Let's get off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Ooh. God, what a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss alone? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone. Just like that. I guess we'll have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee. Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes! Thank you! Do not touch the desk, please. Nick! Let's get out of here! Now she wants to get out of here? There's a CD player on the desk. But the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you could hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music Tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes! Thanks! It was lovely! So, you drank it all? Touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee! It was laced with something! I'm almost sure of it! Nick! My stomach! It's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That one will make us drink more coffee if we do. Found at Tender Lender, a sample disc with a name written in marker. Let's see, this round doll thing, it's called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Heh. I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good show. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing... This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. From shogi. I'd like to learn shogi. I know a bit about it, but it's really complicated. It's got, like, twice as many rules as chess. Regular chess, I mean. And then there's Go, which actually I probably could learn. It's a lot simpler, but requires actual tactics, so that sounds like a fun game to try. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Reversey. Or, I believe, Go. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? How many gulps am I gonna do? Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. Oh, there is. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! Right? Car's registered to... kind of... Really? The car's registered to... the Cadaverinus. Cadaverinus? Cadaverinus. Cadaverinus. Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? The Cadaverinis. Cadaverini family. Wow. Cadaverini. What are they, morticians? Win through compromise? I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something. It must mean something if they look and wait. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That. Ah! That's the tender lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ugh. Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat! It's so chic! Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Holy cow! This this fun anime game! Murder! Suicide! Pimps! Loan sharks! This is not an anime for children. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this! This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Same color. And the same badge! Look at that! I just noticed it! It's got an attorney's badge on it. The same color as my suit? Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick! You've got to take a look at this! Some cake. Ah! She's just yelling and screaming constantly. I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure! Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Yeah, creepy girl. Creepy, head bandage girl. I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Made out of cardboard. It's a cardboard. Who fell for that? Is the tiger a lawyer? No way! Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Found at Tenderlander, made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? What kind of world do I live in? When people are this stupid. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the I'm not gonna touch that desk just yet. I'll touch the bag. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What? What do you mean walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Tribune. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. So do I. So do I. Rug! Nope, that's the desk and the rug. Okay. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick! Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Do you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know. But let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled! That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. It's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. That's right there. That is one super shiny desk. Turns out it really is solid gold. This is one weird room. Oh crud. It changed. It's changed things. Let me. Excuse me. I need some water. Because here we go. If it changed, I'm either doing the old man's voice or I'm doing Zingyop's voice. I'm doing the tiger's voice. Both are, let's just say, taxing. Okay, I'm doing the old man's voice. There he is. There he is. Where'd that come from? There he is. Old Seedy's back. Feeding the pigeons again.
There, take this, and get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we can. What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya?
Huh?
Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo!
Pigeon.
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with the demons! In with good fortune!
Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Well, he's here, but I don't think he's gonna talk to me. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone was talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that he can't remember her face! A filthy, depraved animal!
Not at all!
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino.
We hear you.
And another thing. The young lad was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spike-head brat. Take this!
Embroiderer. You said you were a craftsman, right?
I'm not a world-class honest craftsman like me aside drugs.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one!
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, OBJECTION!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood is all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out!
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? cut in. Actually, we got places to go, things to check and stuff. Maybe another time.
Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got a tsunami's worth of grumbling to do.
Yes. This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest.
What? I never said that. Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you.
What is this? Covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger? You really want someone to grumble at, huh? Although, it is a burger joint. It's all that. Okay, I guess it lets me do the other thing as well and listen to the grumbling. Okay, suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs. Take a dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-man community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see? At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did you just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Trebien? Did you ask to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? I love that they always forget these key things. You know, stellar witnesses. So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy. Because I'll tell you what I was asked to do.
That's what I asked.
All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast that I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me, "Excusez-moi, you call la police. Call them yourself," I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Trebien on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. Ah, dang it. I wasn't expecting to be the judge in the investigation. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got more to say! Oh, yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the one to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. Yeah. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in Benjamin instead, huh?
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie. And from Mr. Armstrong. Yeah, if only you told us this yesterday. Oh my gosh. Wait, where was it? Man, I got a lot of new info. Oh, here it is. I thought so. Ugh. Whew. One sec. I need some sugar. Some caffeinated sugar. Art the Tribune. Yo, chef. Wait. Ah! Okay, here's where we go first. I've already talked to the chef. I need to learn more. January 7th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. You can blog in prison? Wow. That's impressive. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place in his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? I doubt it. Contradictions. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Maybe she gave us a description of that other guy. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? You know, this is obvious, but I'm willing to bet that that other waitress, quote-unquote, was actually that crazy, quote-unquote, secretary that we met at the Tender Lender. This seems more like something she'd do. So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Holy cow, I can't stop stretching. Ah, what's wrong with me? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah! The MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled in the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. After the incident, before I show her evidence, I want to finish with the conversations that are available to me. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenn L. collapsed, right? Yes. It's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't add up. I got a suspicion, but it doesn't line up with the facts right now. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Trebien. No, no idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old Seedy wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Wait. That's not how that saying goes. But that is what it's like. I think she's commenting on how absurd this all is. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old Seedy. Alright. That sounds like a place to start. Wait. I always do that. I always go to the menu the wrong way. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. So, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger. I'll spill it all and see what you can make of it. Okay. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? Oh, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I cannot get a timeline for everything that happened. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And had a kind of cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Because you have. You just haven't put her in your list of people yet. I wonder. Mr. Armstrong was very good to me after I was fired from the force. I can't believe someone as nice as him could have anything to do with this. Well, in the time between the victim being poisoned and the police being called, the only person who was on the scene and had a chance to do anything was Mr. Armstrong. There was no one else there. Mr. Armstrong wouldn't. He wouldn't set me up. Would he? Well, we all hope not. But, who knows? At this point, who knows? Was there any other evidence I wanted to show her? Right! This! Okay, no. Well, let's give her the lunch at least. Oh, yeah, I've got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox! Wheaties too! I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else makes such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like you put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress said that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies! Oh. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox, eaten with Maya. Well, how was it? Right at the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. Glad I gave it to you then, sir. Phoenix, you idiot! This is not a lawyer. Ah, is that your attorney's badge? Actually, it's a fake. Holy smokes! That's it! Huh? That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright. You got duped by this? But it's a completely different color. What about the fact that it's made of paper? He said the badge got a tan as well while he was in Hawaii on business. I'm gonna see how my phony was able to gain her trust. Yeah. January 7th, police station, criminal affairs department. The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too! I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief! But I'm watching videos online! I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas! It's gonna have to wait, Chief! I'm throwing the switch! No! Just when Sum Young Guy was about to confess his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend! Wait. Wow. hold on. Just when some young guy... I didn't get the punch until I said it like that. Some young guy. The puns, they don't stop. This was some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We've got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus. A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Tender lender. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes! No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. You hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. Yeah, we're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lenders is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. Wow. They're fishier than loan sharks. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. Computer viruses. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? Says the one who likes to pretend she's quote-unquote tech-savvy. I don't know. The tech-savvy detective, everybody. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that's pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get a feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. What's a virus? A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes Jin go boom and explode? Actually, yes, they can. No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible! Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold. Right! Then he wouldn't be able to turn him in court because he's beat to a stick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? What? And why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And even though he said no, I've discovered by investigation that actually, yes, viruses can cause computers to explode. By doing things like accelerating, like, what is it? Overclocking the You basically turn off all the limiters in your graphics cards and set them to go as fast and hard as possible until they heat up super hot and the batteries inside explode. Excuse me. Explode. The power cells inside explode. It's bad. They do actually blow up. Anyway, that's a computer virus. It's a bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. And the name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it too before. Or before too. Oh, great. Hey, look at this. Dr. Gumshoe, about this. What? Ah! This is it! The stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. Yeah, she's crying. The name's scribbled in that sports paper and written on the CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? I had a hunch about that when he said I recognized the name. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer, in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? MC Bomber updated in the court record. Guy's a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer replacer at work. Yeah, okay, yep. Okay, we'll be back. But no, I gotta go back here. And I gotta go here so that I can go here. There we go. Blue screens Inc. Don't trust them. They'll blue screen your computer. I don't know. I can't think of a good rhyme for blue screens. A good slogan, I mean. There's gotta be one. I just can't think of it. Blue Screens Inc. January 7th. Wow! This place is so high-tech! You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer firm, Maya. You can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Wait, hold on. Oh, who are you? Oh, hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot of some kind of... She's like a robot from some kind of Wait, what? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Looks like Nick needs a few more educational shows. My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Ah. Wow. Nice. There's a thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of the programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. Fair. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. I'd like one. You just need to make them not look pretentious like Google Glass tried to make them. In this case, they were trying to go the less is more approach, but with something like this, the only way to make it look cool is more is more. Hold on, I'm going to examine everything. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick! What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real WizKids can work under any condition, you know? Just trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey! This calendar! What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah. It says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Great. Everything's coming together. On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there was a note saying, meet with the tiger. Hey, look, Nick! It's a supercomputer! It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You're with the two, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow. I bet that's where the pro in programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old Seedy's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium trading? You really are giving up on that, aren't you? At least it seems like it. Those pillows almost look like they're moving. Kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes. We tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. It's supposed to soothe and calm. It does anything but it's supposed to. Wow, look at this mess. Look like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. The horse racing tickets. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. He's a really bad gambler. With a really bad addiction. Why does he keep these? They're all losses. Horse racing betting tickets. Found in Glenelg's desk. There's over 500 of them? Yeah, he was in debt. This many tickets would get you... what? $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Oh, wow, I actually am collecting them. Interesting. Blue screen thing. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimal operating systems and source level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital opera... Ladies and gentlemen, this game is from... When was this game from? I think late 2000s. The late 2000s. Nah, 2000 just sounds weird. Late 2000s. Digital optical storage medium. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time global variables. Obviously, program influences. Wow, that skips right over it. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all that? No, he talked too fast. Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. What happened? You know about what happened... you know what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because... the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elk's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. Cool, I've already got it. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it. Oh, good, I already took it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. And there was, and I took it. I just went in reverse order. I'll get back to her on that one. Data super admin restricted desktop access password protected. What? Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness! No, Maya, that is Sparta. This is madness! No, this is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame. It's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elg. What do you say? That was a long one. Let me try this one. Okay, skip. That was long. I get it. Hold on. I'm gonna ask about you. Never mind. You're not gonna tell us about you. Skip. I get it. Here, I'm asking. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute! Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it. I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. And the psyche locked. Wow. 3 of them. Honestly, I expected more. 3 Psyche-Locks? I guess Mr. Elg was like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Yeah, but these are her secrets. What's she hiding? Why is she hiding? What's she hiding? Who's she hiding? Actually, I think we know the who. Glenn. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service. What's he talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this? Pile tickets. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Yup, this. The lottery. Horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty badly, don't you think? Ooh, we got her sweating! Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You're right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. But you good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But this was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on his calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger. What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting with him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I've never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm no programmer, but did she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to... Oh, come on! Introduce you to the tiger? I can't! I don't have anything that can prove he's... I don't have his picture. I'll come back. Okay, fine. I guess I have to go to Tenderlender now. Hold up. Before I go there, I'm gonna go by the kitchen. I know. I was right. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But this place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. I'm not taking it out on you. I'm frustrated at him. Only a couple of minutes after the incident. Oops. Something. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Maybe, but I guess we'll just read his diary, I guess. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong. Oh, wait, that's his bedtime literature. I forgot about that. It's all the poems. No, they're unpleasant. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. Anything new about this chest? Bottles. Oh, and just normal therapy oils. That's all the same. Okay, yep, and nope, nothing new. Well, okay then. Let's leave. Well, good to see you're here at least, for some unknown reason. Pendulender! Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. I actually managed to knock one of those over. Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says Très bien. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Wow, I almost couldn't. I almost ran out of air on that one. Come out from under the desk, Maya. Wow, I forgot how orange this guy is. What are you two snooping around in my office for? Nothing. We were just... My precious carpet! You've got ash on my rug! You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like that. You just want to argue with me? Is that what you doing? You think you... You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Oh. Don Tigre. You're back. That voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Is she gonna death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? He's a completely different person. I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix Wright! Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have feelings I want to ask. Whoa! Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait! Please! Okay, well, at least I can add him to my list now. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like, you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Or my eyes. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Hello, Violetta. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you a bit extra. Here. There. We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra. Here at Tender Lender. Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright and Company at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for my card games, for starters. Why don't you take it alone? But I like taking it alone from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. It's not what you mean by strong, Maya. What happened? So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger. Furio Tigre. Furio? The Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Zen'Eal's got a real name! Nick, hurry up and find out more about him! I will. Wait, that's not the right way. This is the right way. This. Who are you? About this. You must want more. No, thanks. I've already had enough. Really? So thirsty? I don't leave the office. I can't tell you about anything. Except on Tigre. I get it. You can't even tell me about you. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I have gone Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre. Of course, I'm sorry. You saved her life? Not sure I can know how that happened. I'm very pale, see? Just recently, died. Once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? Yeah, the head bandage. What's up with that? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once. Jeez! She's more secretive than the CEO of Blue Screens Inc. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here. We've got to find out the truth. We need to know what we need to learn. There is so much we have to present. Okay, the head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean that you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? No, not that. Well, donuts? Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. No thanks, I don't like baked donuts. Prefer them fried. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. I think that was a flop. That was a long flop. What happened? Oh, Violetta's homemade donuts. I just achieved an achievement. Interesting. She was hurt. And it didn't have to do with the damaged scooter. Okay, so I don't have what I need. Got it. But I do have what I need to go back and talk to What's-Her-Face. Okay, time to find out her secret. Because I have the picture of Tigre now. Okay. His troubles have to do with gambling. And he did more than just gamble on horse races. He also bet on everything. Well, horse races in the lottery. Cold sweats. He had a gambling habit, and yada yada. Back to the... He was off to meet someone! Here we go. What is the relevance of that? What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I have never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm not programming, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. The tiger. He's very orange. He's more orange than Trump, who honestly has gotten less orange over the years. Look back originally, he was a lot more orange than he is today. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up... No! I don't know how to do her voice when she all of a sudden cracks and stops being computer-like. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shay and Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said it would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave, so I can get back to my work. I'm close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? Wait, no, wrong thing. This? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber! No! And this could ruin her entire company now. Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So... he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trebien? Where do you come up with these ideas? Seriously, where do you come up with these? How can you pay a debt back as a waitress? Oh, that big as a waitress. So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change! On top of which, something that was going to fetch millions of dollars he was going to sell for $100,000? This guy wasn't just a gambling addict and a brilliant programmer. He was terrible with money! This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar, that was the deadline for repaying his debts. A computer virus made by Glenn Eld, potentially worth millions of dollars. MC Bomber updated in the court record. I just don't believe these horse racing tickets anymore. Yay! Glenn Eld's losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick! Haha! Like, I don't need these anymore. Like, I don't even walk over to a trash can. Like, these? Nah. They're paper. They'll biodegrade. Nope. Now what? Back when I was an officer, Detective Gumshoe always looked out for me. But today was the one, I was the one who had to look out for him, trying to incriminate me the whole time. You gotta remember, Maggie, Gumshoe's a detective. He's got a job to do. My old boss. I thought at least he'd be on my side. He is on your side. He'd do anything to help you. You can't fool me. I saw him in court today. I felt like a poor little baby woodpecker being pecked on the head by its own mother. Gumshoe's testing was pretty solid. No wonder it hurt her so much. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Ouch. I think I just saw Gumshoe's chances go down in flames like the Hindenburg. I don't think it's getting through to her that he really was trying to help. I don't know what to do to convince her that he was trying to help. Hey, do you know anything about this guy? Holy smokes! That's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright! Just look at the ridiculous suntan! For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how. He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Wow. Okay, so you don't know who this girl is. Good to know. What else am I looking for? I've got a lot now. I might have too much now. He's not gonna look at anything, okay. Okay, the only one she can tell us about is him, and that's it. Oh, right, I have this. But I have no idea what injured her. All I have that could be any kind of injury is a bike.
Why is the bike back here anyway? Who parked a scooter here in a park that's riddled with pigeons? Okay, I need to go... Well, let me check out here first. Nope, waste of time. Nope, I meant to go to... here.
That's the girl who works over at Tenderlender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? It could be worse.
Her name's Viola Cadaverini. Oh, that's her name. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? You know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family.
The Cadaverinis?
That's one scary sounding name. Yeah, because it's got cadaver in it. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No! I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more information out of Gumshoe about this family. Oh, this guy. The tiger.
Is he famous?
Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know. Nope. He's a big lone cat.
Hence the name?
Don't pay him back, and you'd better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf.
I'm just, you know, kind of on edge at the moment. If you know what I mean.
Oh, crud. Okay, well...
Let's talk. Cadaverinis. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tenderlender, I take it? Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then?
Yeah. And everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So... how did she end up at the Tenderlender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tenderlender are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Ah, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! And that is... you know, the lunchbox. You know, the lunchbox! How'd everything go? The lunchbox?
You remember the weenies? I hate weenies! Oh, yeah, those weenies.
So, how did my wieners... Ah! Why did you intentionally word it this way? So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? You writers did this on purpose!
Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah? That's what you said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen. So I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this. And deliver this? It sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. You need these again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. We do. If she doesn't take them, we have to eat them all. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Come choose lunchbox, given to Maya. Again. I really can't eat anymore. Wow! Maya can't eat anymore? That's amazing. That must have been a lot of food. About the weenies. Don't forget to give that to Maggie, okay? But they don't allow presents for the prisoners in the detention center, right? Hey, you're right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm counting on you to get it to her somehow. I'm a lawyer, not a delivery boy, gumshoe. Okay. Well, dang. She not here. Am I supposed to go now? The kitchen? No. Très bien. Ooh. Vitamin Square. Want some weenies? Nah, he don't want weenies. Wait, I can't go to blue screen anymore? Okay, great. No, wait, no, I have to go from Très bien, my bad. Weenies? No. She don't want the weenies. Bottle? Oh, no bottle, okay. Wait a minute, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. The head bandage. You said the bandage around your head was from an operation. You also suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong. And this is why. Hot dogs! Hot dogs box! No, not hot dogs box. Oh, hey! I actually have him on my list. He's your granddad! I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Him. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away. Or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. Oh, but that also unlocked the lock, huh? We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. I have his bike. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. I would have pointed out the back wheel guard is more damaged than the front wheel guard. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible. Perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway. It was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. Holy cow! $1 million? That's why he wants... Okay. It's all adding up for the motive, at least, now. Still can't get a good timeline on everything. The head bandage.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million bucks?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. Compensation?
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow. I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else. So I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill, thrown into the trash. Where am I going now? Très bien? Très bien. The tray bean. Bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return! That was actually a very sad scene, so following it up with all this is gonna be ridiculous. And very jarring. It's like Whiplash. Mr. Armstrong! Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. It's Zinny Up! Who you calling Zinny Oop? Zinny Oop! Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she'd help that she helped you. Forget about it! That girl's dumber than an eggplant! You just wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face! She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. No, that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2!
We.
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me, Désolé. I cannot argue with him.
That really hurt. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright. I was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think you gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me! But, go, pal, and take this! If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick! Don't leave me behind! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tender lender's going down! Next time. Next week! Next Saturday. We wrap up. We're gonna take down Tender Lender. By walking head first into the tiger's den. Alright, everybody. Whew, that got intense there at the end. And emotional. I feel sorry for Viola. It's one of those situations of will she ever be able to find love because of who her family is? And she even recognizes that murder is evil. She's not a bad person, it sounds like, but she got caught up in it all because she was naive. Or, I say naive, willingly ignorant. She decided to ignore intentionally because she thought he actually cared for her. So... this is taking a very interesting turn. I still have no idea of the order of events, but I do at least know that Armstrong is being strong-armed. Get it? Yeah. That's the pun there. Armstrong is being strong-armed by the tiger, who is a loan shark who's worse than loan sharks, who owes money to the mob because he got the mob boss's granddaughter injured, so he had to pay $1 million. And now he's trying to pay off that debt. So, in order to pay that off, he's stolen the program from another one of his people who owed him money, Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg was going to go and pay off his 100,000, but then noticed that he won $500,000 while he was there. he probably told the guy right there, don't worry, I can pay you back easy right now. I don't need to give you the disc at all. And then was going to renege on the deal. But he didn't want that deal reneged on because he needed the $1 million from selling the MC Bomber disc. That was going to be what paid off the other guy's debt. So, because to him, $100,000 is a drop in the bucket when he needs to pay $1 million. So he killed the guy, stole his code, and stole his virus, and sold it on the black market, and now it's being used. But what I don't get is, when was Victor Kudo sent out? Why is it Viola was the only other guest that Maggie remembers, but she doesn't remember the old man, Victor Kudo? Why is it he was sent out by Armstrong? Like, what did Armstrong do, or what did the other guy do? Something weird happened. Armstrong is now no longer a reliable witness as well, because he's owned by Tigre. So if if Armstrong and the old man are the only two witnesses, and both are unreliable witnesses, because the old man wasn't there early enough and wasn't there long enough to have witnessed everything, and Armstrong is compromised because he's lying. This is an entire mess. Jeez. When I got into this, I did not I expected, okay, cool, it's nice and simple. We're going to find the holes, and this is a travesty of law. What the heck? Phoenix Wright has encountered the entire criminal underworld in one case. This is just a mess. So, we're going to take this down next time, because I don't think we're going to have another day of trial. I think it's one more day in court, and that's it. Easy, right? Easy. One more day in court. And so if we might be able to finish this on Saturday. Maybe. Unless court goes out several parts, in which case it might take all weekend next weekend. But by the end of the weekend, at least, we will have started, if not, we will have transitioned to, if not gotten some way into, episode 4. Intriguing. Well then, it's been great, everybody, but I really have to go. I've got Bible study. Peace out, all. Have a good night. See you all next weekend, and have a great week all yourselves. Peace out, all. Bye-bye.